is definitely thinking about maybe push another one off to have the space to herself. But we'll leave them to enjoy their kind of little personal time there as you go on to her next activity. Oh, there we go. She's like, this is mine now. Thank you.
Oh, yun. Oh! Laki ng pakpak nga, no?
Really carefully in the back left of the habitat, you might see some big fuzzy brown rocks. And those big fuzzy brown rocks are some sleeping grizzly bears.
Yun ba yung bear dyan? Kanina ko
In
ang
the
bear
natural
ng
habitat,
bear. Wala
grizzly
namang
bears in
lumalabas
North
na bear.
America do hibernate for most of the winter months here. But because they are here in sunny San Diego, they don't hibernate as much. But they do get a little bit less active during these cold winter months. These bears here also have a pretty interesting story. And that's because when they were cubs up there in Yellowstone, their mama bear was teaching them to go through dumpsters and garbage cans to find food. Which of course eventually puts them a little bit in danger from people.
Wala, ayaw lumabas ni Mama Bear.
So eventually for their own safety and the safety of people up there near Yellowstone, they were brought here to San Diego Zoo to be ambassadors for brown bears around the world.
Parang bahay nila. Kasama si Mama Bear, si Papa Bear. Oh,
yeah. And we're now looking for one more bear species here to our right side, the Andean bears.
Wala, nagtatago sila sa tunnel. Ayaw nila
I think I see maybe two of them now here to the right, walking near the back of the habitat there. As the name suggests, the Andean bears come to us all the way from South America along the Andes mountain range. These bears are also really cool, really great climbers, what we call being arboreal. And up there in the rainforest canopy in South America, they'll look for things like insect grubs, honey owls, and some trees to munch on. But because they rely so much on the rainforest canopy, they're now in danger due to things like deforestation, which is why again they're part of our South American conservation hub alongside the jaguars. And if you look closely too, you might see a size difference between the bears here to the right. That's because we're currently looking at Mom Alba and her two twin cubs that were born around 1 year ago. And we're also now making our way into Apical Rocks here to our left side. And the first animal you might see here in Apical Rocks is coming up to our left. And it is one that you might not expect to find on the continent of Africa. So keep your eyes out here to your left for some very fancy black and white birds.
Black and white bird.
And if you look even closer there, those birds are indeed penguins. Those are the South African black-footed penguin. Now what you're seeing now to your left, habitat-wise, is pretty much what it looks like for them down there in South Africa, where there is no snow or ice. But much like some of their colder living counterparts, the South African penguins are also now threatened down there in South Africa due to things like overfishing. Which is always why we do recommend that when you do shop for seafood, you choose seafood that is in season and also sustainably harvested, to make sure some of our ocean predators like penguins, marine mammals, and of course sharks also have enough food to eat too. We're also now entering Madagascar here to our left side. And if you look really closely, you might see a lemur now here to our left. Directly here to our left now, up on that little cliff there, looks like we do have one of the blue-eyed black lemurs. So here at San Diego Zoo, we do have a couple different species, including the blue-eyed black lemur, but also the red-ruffed lemur, the rainbow lemur, and the chibonka lemur.
See the stairs? See the wall? See the big plant? That brown thing? That's a lemur.
And folks, if you haven't already, I always do highly recommend walking up or down Asper Rocks if you do have some time today. It is my favorite area at the San Diego Zoo, and it does a great job of giving you a snapshot of all the biodiversity you can find on the African continent, including some of our closest primate relatives, some predators like the leopard and the husa, and some other pretty unique animals too, like the honey badger. So we are now making a quick little detour back into Australia here to our right side to look for some koalas. So as you do, look for the koalas here to our right beneath the big platforms there. Also keep your eye out for the rarest animal at the San Diego Zoo, which is a koala that's actually awake. And that's because koalas can sleep sometimes up to 22 hours a day. So if we do catch one awake, it is a pretty rare sight.
Natutulog siya 24 hours.
Up there in the tree.
And I think I do see some berries.
Tapos na ang bus tour. Oh, ayun na.
We gotta go up and down those hills that we just rode around.
Ayan na.
You know how they could
Yun lang pala yung buong kabuuan ng kwan. Alright. Ayun na, tapos na ang bus tour. Talaga pag ako malapitan mo. Ah, ito na yung fan, oh. Ayan yung pinitsura mo, yung elepante. Bus na sinakyan namin, double deck. Kain muna tayo. Ano ba meron dyan? La restaurant pala yan.
A la 1:45 es, pero tengo que estar aquí.
Re-restaurant muna. Ito si Mountain Gorilla. Ngangi. Ngangi. Ay, ngangi. Ayan, kunin nyo na yung kan. Collect your photos here. Sakay tayo ng Sky Party. Ayan, oh. Sky Party. Ito ang walking tour. Kanina bus tour, ngayon walking tour. Mas maganda habang naglalakad tayo, kumakain tayo, di ba? Ayan o. Bili na tayong kainin natin ha ba? Ang layo nung lalakaran natin eh. Sila nga kumakain o. Oh. Ayan o, dito classic Safari Kitchen. Ayan, kailangan bago tayo maglakad-lakad dun, layo nun. Meron tayong inunguya.